Hey YouTube, been a while since I posted. Just give a little update on the bike. Went for my first successful test drive today. My last video I was posting that I was having trouble with the driven pulley locking up and the driver pulley heating up and the driven pulley locking up, which was causing the belt to squeal and stuff. So, posted on a couple forums and stuff, and had someone, had tons of comments, guys saying, oh, your pulleys, or your belt tension is off, and it needs to be tighter. I had guys saying it needed to be looser, so I didn't really know who to go off of. But about a week or two after I had posted on that, some guy came on the group and posted, you realize you have your driven pulley on backwards. So this pulley on backwards, so it's supposed to be flipped the other way. So this part sticks inward towards the bike. And then he told me that you can buy a different spring for inside the driven pulley to run it in reverse. So this is my old spring. It is wound, so it would sit in there like this and has spring tension going one way. It now has a yellow spring in there. Has a yellow spring in there, which allows it to have tension put the opposite way. Put that on there and fired it up, took it down the road, had no issues at all. Other than, I'm kind of maxing out on speed, probably around like 50 or 60K. But when I looked down, I noticed that this pulley is not fully closing in, and this one is not really moving at all. It's like the belt staying up high. So I don't know if, I got a couple theories anyway. Either my sprocket driving is too tall a gear and it's not letting this thing get up to speed, because I don't think it's the RPMs on the engine. I know the engine revs a lot lower than what these originally are intended for. I tried changing the spring tension in here because you can like put it in and then twist it further than before. So that would lock it in tighter and it would cause more force to get this out. And I thought if I did that, it would maybe allow this pulley to get up to speed quicker and then close in. But I took it for a drive and yeah, this still didn't move at all. And then this one just engages a little bit. If I have no load on the bike, like tire off the ground, this one goes fully in, this one goes fully out. There's no problem, and the sucker flies. It's just when I got some weight on the bike, it doesn't want to work. So I'm thinking either I got to change my sprocket ratio. So right now I'm running a 15 tooth sprocket, and the guy that I was basing the build off was running a 14 tooth, so I don't know if that would make a difference. I think it would, but I don't think it's going to make that huge a difference. My other option is you can buy different springs and weights for in here. So I'm thinking about if I get a spring that allows it to actuate sooner, so that way when it gets up to a higher RPM, it's already sucked in further. I can't really get any more RPM out of this engine. I don't think there's really much for adjustment on these ones. Kind of wish I had the 3-cylinder model. They had like fuel screws and stuff, so I don't even know how I'm going to do the turbo on it without adjusting some fuel. But other than that, it wasn't too bad a first test drive, and I'm sure I'll post a video of another test drive pretty soon. But yeah, as soon as I changed this spring, it had no problem starting from a stop. I was actually pretty impressed with how much it changed. Before it was burning the belt a little bit. I mean, that could also be one of my problems too. I kind of burnt the belt a little bit on previous runs with the wrong spring. So I might have to order a third belt now and give that a try, because the thickness of the belt might be not what it should be. So then when it gets in here, it's not riding up as high as it should. Because it does come up a little bit, but it used to come like right up. You can probably see in my past videos, it used to come like right up to the top here. It almost looked like it was going to come off. And now it doesn't. But it accelerates pretty quick. I was surprised with that. It sounds cool. But yeah, so that's just where I'm at. Not a whole lot further other than I can actually accelerate and make it home. But yeah, I guess until next time, guys. Bye.